Love.
Любов.
Die Liebe. Любов.
Gro.
Amor.
Koi.
Philia.
Sy.
Agapei.
I.
Eros.
I adore Oscar Wilde, really. He has a lot of pretty smart and beautiful quotes, not only about love, but the other aspects of life. After all, he was the king of life.
I had a number of quotes to choose from, and some quite lengthy, but I guess this one kind of sums it up.
If you really want love, you will find it waiting for you.
It's by Charles Dickens. A loving heart is the truest wisdom.
Okay, so the quote I picked is from a writer that I've only read one piece, but that piece is enough to love him for all time, Edmond Rostand.
Quotes. Well, that depends on my mood, but...
One of his quotes that I found, excuse my bad French since I don't speak French, but I want to say it in its natural language.
I'd go with either the French proverb.
Je t'aime plus qu'hier, moins qui t'aimant.
Love is friendship set on fire. Or if I'm in a darkish mood, then I'd go with love's a bitch and then you die. And when you said first, I'd have to go with one of my earliest memories. My mom was feeding me and then she kissed me on the forehead, so that was kind of the first time we felt love.
I think we all take love for granted, and we are maybe sometimes too blind to recognize it when we have it.
Okay, so one time we were alone in this big house, and okay, it's usual when you're with someone you really love that, and you're together for quite a long time, that okay, you kind of get what's probably gonna happen when you're alone with someone. But
when I first felt love, I think it was at a very early age, when I was a child. It's really, magical feeling when you are ready to do anything for someone.
But it wasn't so much the act itself, the one you're so eager to wait for. Okay, there was this moment that at the beginning, I don't know how it is for most people, but I know I was shaking like crazy and
doing a lot of sacrifices. And at that point you're really not aware that those are really sacrifices, and you do not feel sorry for that at all.
Suddenly you feel your own skin against someone else's skin, for that tiny, twinging, short moment, and I don't know, it's someone's bearing your skin for you and you're bearing your skin for them, and there's something there's some trust, there's something you'd probably call love because you don't know what else to call it, so I'd say that was my moment. Well, I don't know, I always had a romantic notion of love, ever since I was a little kid.
Honestly, I don't know. From what I understand by now, I guess it's a kind of an instinctive but deep wisdom.
For me, love is like a garden. When you have a house and you have your own garden in it. And this garden has two sides. One is beautiful one and light with sunshine, and the other one is a little darker. And it may be that not all the flowers blossom the way you want it.
For love, you have to have trust and friendship, and then blend it with rocket fuel and set it on fire.
It includes knowing another person and not just seeing in them the illusions of what our fears and incompleteness need. Also, I guess it's true that we need to love ourselves first to be able to love another person.
I don't know, for me, it's something that keeps you going, because if you have this notion that you're always going to be alone and that people only care about themselves and they can't care about each other, then what point is there?
But if you cherish that garden, you will find a shelter there, always. And it's kind of bittersweet symphony of life.
It's a strange kind of a mass, I guess. One needs to be complete, whole himself first, or two people need to be able to become one.
That's it. Love is devotion, love is sacrifice, love is the notion of that you're going to have someone and that someone's going to care for you.